today, tonight, whatever. The point is, I am about to begin. And also, I will continue updating my guides. We have the Karthus guide updated. We have the Orianna guide updated. Today, I would like to get Vel'koz and Kha'zix updated as well. So that's game plan. Before we update Kha'zix, I probably should play a Kha'zix match. Not just to pass the time and regain some parity, but also because it'll give people time to trickle in before I start doing things. There's the Orianna guy. We're gonna get a little later for me to steal food. Oh, you meant. Am I banning? Huh. Where did your declination bring you back to me? Aatrox is really good right now and they counter me really hard, so. It looks like the meta's settling a bit. Blitzcrank, Misfortune, Aatrox, Rakan, Lucian are all kind of there near the top of the consistency chart. At least for Korean Emerald. You too? Okay, bot lane. I guess they know what their enemy bot lane is though, so it's understandable. Have a nice day. We'll give people some time to trickle in, and then I'll start updating things. I'm actually kind of tired. I don't feel like streaming or making guides right now, and that's why I got to do it. Because if I don't do it, I'm never going to get it done. So I was just like, you know what? Whatever. We're doing this. If I got to stream the process to do it, then that's what we're going to do. So I can get this. So we're against Jax? That's a matchup we've done before. I don't think that I need to change anything on Kha'zix though. Their build has remained pretty static into the new season. Like, I don't think we got any new items that they actually care about. I'm trying to think if there's any items that I care about on Kha'zix that are new, but I don't think so. I don't remember exactly what all of these did, but I remember going through the preseason list of items before and being left wanting. I was going to say I should get Edge of Night on here, but then I realized, no, I don't need to. I already have Edge of Night on here. It does suck that I can't just build a chain vest so I get free, not free armor, but get like a ton of armor all at once. Historically, that's what I've been doing whenever I wanted to get some armor. I would just sit on the chain vest and then I'd turn it into death sense later. Seems clear. No shenanigans with it. Now, having fought Jax a couple of other times before, I keep thinking I stand a chance at being able to fight back against them, and I keep getting punched every single time. So, let's be a little wiser this time. If Jax jumps at me, I'd probably just leap away. And ideally, stay out of range the entire time. Yeah, see, like, historically, I'd, like, try to fight that. I don't know why I would do that. Also, why is my ping so high? That's really unusual. What the heck? No, okay, we're back. They just didn't want me to get that cannon minion. My ping is still spiking at random time. Oh, nice. Powered it. Hey, do I live? Do I live? Do I live? I think I live. I'm out. I wanted to help, but with the amount of HP I had, I would surely die if I tried to return. Hello, welcome back there. Shit, they have shit now. I lost like half of my HP right there. It's rough.
아군이 당했습니다.
Oh, did Zach miss the Q? Unfortunate. Okay, Zach. Oh. I'm almost level 6. There we go. Let me show you a real power spike. With my void spike. No, the cannon minion. Oh, that's so annoying that I can't move as well because of the ping. It just keeps fluctuating so rapidly up and down. You can kind of see it at the top right. I didn't even get a chance to barrier because of it. I didn't get very much. One leap, one auto did that much damage. My only hope is to stay as far away as I can like this and just keep blasting them with spikes over and over. Nice! Good job, Jack. Good job. Very cool. One problem is that they do have some healing. Oh, their leap was off put on already. That was faster than I expected. Oh yeah, that's way faster than I expected. What is that then? 5 seconds? Oh, I missed. Lydia's not here. Okay, I think we just head back. They might teleport back up, so this is my only chance to recall. Oh, it's sad. I didn't have enough for this. However, I could at least get a cough armor. I'll turn that into something later. Oh, they teleported already. Oh, quick. Am I going to lose 2 plates off of that? Yeah, I'm going to lose 2 plates off of that. Oh, that missed. Just in case. Oh, they're going for it. Oh shoot, we're outnumbered. Oh, actually, we weren't outnumbered, but we were outmapped. Bot at least did well in the meantime. I want Mana Muna already. I might just concede this tower because I lose it anyway as soon as they touch it. Oh, I still didn't get Mana Muna? Oh, shoot. That was a bad recall, then maybe I should have stayed one more wave. No. Cough drop. Perhaps I made it back in time, but I think the tower is still going to die. Yeah, because they just like blasted my HP. I think I just conceded. Having more mana is going to help a lot, because it's going to significantly spike my damage. Ah, missed. Oh, they got rid of it. Damn. Yo, misfortune. Oh, I missed. Yeah, that hurts a lot more. There goes Harold. Just have to keep pushing. Well, I could try going for that tower. I think that Jax is about to go up. I could use this instead as a chance to get boost lucidity. Or I might need to just go with my team, because I think that's what they might do next. They might start grouping, because they're kind of strong. Ah, no, they're back. Never mind. You got some durability? Okay. I probably built this thing and then I decide if I want to go to Death's Dance afterward. But I think I might be better off just getting Spiritual June. There they are. Well, it didn't matter. They were dead anyway. Oh. Actually, Quiver wouldn't be a bad choice. Oh no. There was no. Oh! Get out of there! Oh, close. Phew! Half of my HP gone in one leap. I thought we might be able to kill them there under tower, but apparently not. 3 kills but 700 gold bounty. That's terrifying. Oh, nice, but okay, we needed that. I feel like I gotta get over there. Gone. Oh, dang it. Oh, close, but I mean, Lilia's not here. Yeah, I mean, Lilia's not there. That's what I meant to say. Not. Why did I say here? Lilia's not over there because Lilia is here, is what I was trying to say. But I got gumbled. Oh. That's sad. They didn't even have their strongest member there, but we still lost the fight. Is it because they caught out misfortune in some way? We're at one revenge kill tonight. Ooh. figure I should get Cleaver. I'm tired, you know? Ah, there we go. Oh, I can't get them here. Oh, I'm dead. Do any of these items on my list for any locality at all? I think I need some because it does feel like I'm not dealing nearly enough damage. Attempting to go for Black Cleaver didn't let me hurt nearly as much. Even after more mana, my damage wasn't spiking as hard as it usually does. Historically, I've just built like Duskblade, but that was when it was a mythic, and you know Duskblade doesn't exist anymore. Although Jack's getting 2 kills early did not do any services for that laning phase. Made it pretty brutal. Yeah, it was pretty close though. It was that one Baron fight that really sealed the deal and then allowed the enemies to turn it around. I actually wonder what happened. They were down a member, right? So we had a good solid advantage, and then we still lost the fight anyway. They were down 2 members, weren't they? I think it was like a 5v3. We lost a 5v3. Oh, what the? Hey, why'd you close on me, League? What are you doing? Yeah, it was a 5v3. There's 5 of us here, although Misfortune's pretty wounded. And 3 of them. So what happens? Yeah, Orianna got the big explosion kill right there. Okay, they aren't instantly killed by that, but they are killed at that. Oh, they didn't get killed. They managed to escape. Zac and I aren't there yet, while Orianna gets sniped, having not cast a single spell at the enemies. Thresh now being the next person caught out. Oh, we're taking a kill by a grenade. Interesting. I wonder which of these is lethality. It's this one, isn't it? Yeah, this got to be lethality. I don't have any good lethality items on here. I mean, I have Spirit Shojin, but that's not a lethality item. Sure, I can't read any of these items. I'm looking for... Oh, collector's item, right? Tarota's gives lethality. Serpent's Ring grants lethality. Profane Hydrogen. Oh. But the Profane Hydra passive is only for melee attack. Opportunity, that new item gives lethality too, but the problem is it takes 8 seconds to decay. It's this new item, this one right here. The problem is it takes 8 seconds out of combat to give you the bonus again, and if you're constantly trying to poke them with your W, well, Also, no ability haste is pretty rough. Hubris has ability haste, lethality, and attack damage. Yeah, it might be worth it even without any of the other aspects of it. Oh, Edge of Night does have lethality now, but no ability haste. That's the problem. I think I have to get rid of Cleaver though. Does Armor Wave not give any lethality, or what's Armor Wave do now? I'm looking at that. 50 ability haste, 13 lethality, 50 attack damage, and then the whole ward thing. So it gives attack damage, ability haste, and lethality, which are all things I really like. Honestly, if I need armor of some kind, I don't think Death Stance does the trick anymore. I might need another Kha'zix match to get some more data. Yeah, because the Death Sense doesn't do enough. We just ignore it. Ghostblade gives it 2. Rotated Psycho Sword only works on hit. Ah, interesting. Although, you're right. Yeah, you're right. It's listed there for some reason. Thankfully, I'm looking at the wiki, so that's definitely helping. I apologize that this is in Korean, so I'm kind of just looking at the wiki off on a different tab right now. And the struggle, I think, is that previously I did always build, or pretty much always build, Duskblade right after getting Manamune, which was still really useful because you, as much as I like ability haste and as much as I like survivability, if you don't do enough damage, you're not useful. You're not useful. And so I have to decide if I'm going to build like a lethality item each game, one that I'm interested in. I have to pick something, right? And most of these lethality ability haste items do have some kind of passive on them. The struggle is most of them aren't very useful for Kha'zix. You got Axiom Arc, which reduces ability ultimate cooldown. That's, yeah. You got Hubris, which is just a big ton of stats. That's maybe okay. I mean, if none of the other utility-based things are good enough, then just getting raw power is not the worst decision, right? That's 60 attack damage, 18 ability haste, 15 ability haste, and 18 lethality, which is quite a lot. It's not as much ability haste as something like Axiom Arc, though, which has 25 on it. Axiom Arc has 25 ability haste. Yeah, there it is, 25 ability haste. Tyrelda's is really expensive. I know that you gotta scale it up. You gotta at least build one thing first to be useful. Could go the route of just getting Umbral Glaive, because I mean, getting rid of vision is always useful, right? There's never a game where it's going to be bad to get rid of vision. It's also cheaper than some of the other items. Yeah. That's right. So Hubris here is like the big damage item. I'm kind of looking at Umbral Glaive. Being able to remove vision it's nice. It's really good. It's helpful. And the stats aren't bad. Right, stats aren't bad. It's also cheaper by 400 than Hubris is. Can I tick ability haste on here? If I could find out which one it is. Oh, I could probably figure it out. Let's see. Stupid. Ah, this must be it. Okay, so these are the items that give lethality and ability haste. Umbral Glaive is there. I mean, that's incorrectly labeled. That doesn't actually give yeah, opportunity doesn't give ability haste. I don't know why it says it does, but here we are. Psycho Sword does, but we can discard that. So maybe here's what will help. I'm going to make a list. I'm going to make a list. I'm going to check it twice. We're going to ignore Cleaver. It's not good enough. Doesn't Yomos do both? Yeah, I don't know why Yomos isn't listed here either. Okay, Yomo's Ghost Blade, Ignoreful Take, Psycho Storm, Umbral Glaive is there. Collector, it has crit on it that we don't need. That's wasted staff. But this thing doesn't do anything. Profane Hydra doesn't do enough. Yeah, but that's the thing. You don't usually go in on this playstyle Kha'zix. You're usually like circling around people and just blasting them over and over again with your W, which is nice and fun. Hence why I'm very interested in getting a lot of ability haste. Okay, I think these are my four choices, right? If I had to, I mean, I could probably put all of these in some fashion on this build, right? They're all kind of useful. That's good. But if I had to pick one, if I have to choose one to always build almost every game, which one do I pick? Axiom Arc has the advantage granting the most ability haste out of the option by 10. But scoring a takedown and refunding ultimate cooldown just isn't very useful on Kha'zix. You don't need that. So the passive gets kind of wasted. And it's kind of expensive. And so this is kind of why I'm leaning toward Umbral Glaive. It's 3 less lethality, 10 less ability haste, 5 less attack damage, but you get the blackout, which is nice. I think Yomos isn't going to be the way. Oh, this is the wrong Yomos. Because there's 2 of them here, and or maybe the wiki's wrong. Huh, weird. Wiki says that this gives them ability haste, but it's not listed on the item. Yeah. I think this one is the Orn one? Yeah, this is the Orn one. This is the Orn one. I'm confused because it's supposed to list ability haste on here and it just doesn't. Yeah, odd. Is that right? Is there really no ability haste on an item? It's like, is the wiki wrong? Or is that wrong? I'm gonna find out. I mean, I'm still probably not picking Yomos, even if it has a ability haste. It's just more in the interest of knowledge. The problem with Yomos is that if you're constantly poking people with W, then the bonus boost get out of combat isn't very useful. Because your predominant goal is like to keep hitting people over and over and over and over again. And so if you constantly lose the passive because you keep hitting them, then it doesn't do very much. Huh. Yeah, it doesn't give any ability haste. Interesting. The wiki's just wrong. Okay, good to know. Let's remove it from contention, then it's not useful. Oh, wrong one. Okay, so it's between Hubris, Axiom Arc, and Umbral Glaive. Hubris gives 10 more attack damage and 3 more lethality, but it's 400 more expensive. Does Hubris do anything until you get that? I'm just kidding about that. Until you get that first kill in the fight, doesn't do anything. Let me see. Ego. Scoring a champion takedown summons a statue of yourself near the outer side of your spawn. For each takedown, score gain a rank. Scoring a takedown against an enemy champion within 3 seconds of damaging them grants you 15 bonus attack damage for 90 seconds, plus a little bit extra for the step range. But in itself, it does not do anything. It's effectively passiveless until you get that. And if my goal is to go around and poke people as hard as I can, I do not think that is the point. I don't think that's it. I think we go with Desecrated for Nova, and Axiom Mark probably work too. Serpent's Fang has lethality on it. I don't know why I keep this item on here. It's really not useful. I've never built it. Let's just remove it. It's gone. It's gone now. And it gives me a little bit of options still. Oh, let me get rid of Death Stance. It doesn't do enough. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I guess you'd be wise to build Edge of Night as your final item. I mean, I guess I could keep Hubris on here. But if you're that late in the game, you know, you don't want to build Hubris as a last item. You miss out on a chance to get stacks on it at that point. And it's not retroactive. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, that's not a bad build. Monomuna, Bat which Lucidity, Umbral Glaive, Fear of Shojin, Sereldas. And all of those give ability haste. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which is good. I do like my ability haste. I think I'm just annoyed because I'm trying to find one more ability haste item to round this out if you wanted to have 6 ability haste items. Yeah, exactly. So I think I just discard it from contention. It's just not a consideration for the build. Monomuna is just so good of a first rush, and too important not to rush on this version of Kha'zix. I'm just looking at all the stuff that gives ability haste and considering. I mean, Cleaver as a very last item is maybe not the worst thing, right? That gives you 400 HP and ability haste too. Not that you ever reach full build that often in the first place. Yeah, that's 100 HP. Yeah, I think we at least... We probably just place it here as like, this is one of the last items you would have built, kind of thing. But I just gotta keep in mind that building Cleaver early is probably unwise. Oh, it's only 400 HP, not 600. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, it still might be wise to build it that as like your final item if you need something to round things out. Hey Makia, welcome to the stream. I mean, you can build Spiritual Gem at this point, fine. Wait, does Spiritual Gem give lethality? No, it doesn't, but it gives like a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, Spiritual Gem gives you 35 ability haste. Reaver only gives you 20. Plus it gives you HP. Which is nice. I was considering actually, Mark, but I'm still thinking. Yeah, let's try this. Hey, Treculus. I think this is pretty much it as far as the cog build is concerned. This is pretty refined. Tier, health potions, and then the Ligmaw cog build gets online. Once you get that, and Leandri's and some other things. Oh, well that's convenient since I'm doing both of those. I am updating the Kha'zix guide next, that's the plan. I need to play another game to get data though. Malignance? Yeah, Malignance is really good. I plan to update my AP Kog'maw build. That's the plan. But first I gotta get the Kha'zix one done because AP Kog'maw will take a lot more time. First, let's get some more data on this Kha'zix build. The previous match kind of highlighted a weakness that I think has been rectified now. I think that's been fixed. Because this Kha'zix team was pretty rough because it didn't feel like I was dealing nearly enough damage. Yeah, I built on Malignance on AP Kog'maw. Like, all sources that all the tests I ran indicate that this is, if you're looking to maximize the amount of damage on your R, that's going to be it. Malignance just does way more than any other item that you can possibly use on Kog. From all the testing I've done, it's not even close, right? Like, Ludens is barely, does not even compare to the amount of extra damage that Malignance has. Leandri's doesn't either. Shadowflame doesn't. Sadly, no. Because Leandri's only built out of one Ruby Crystal. If I was guaranteed to go for Rylai's, I might consider it, but you kind of like really shove the build, like you're delaying a build that already is kind of delayed as it is, right? And I didn't like how much of a delay it caused. So I had to just concede it. There's still a lot of other defensive tech in the build, like going Resolve Tree, having Barrier, Unsealed Spellbook, Biscuits. So there's a lot of survivability still inside the build. So I think it's fine. Leandri's giving 300 HP is still nice, because that's not that much less than Rylai's from the past did. So once you get over to this part of the build, you're just as tanky as before, and if you get Rylai's, then you're even tankier. Alright, I think I need to, hold on. Allow me to demonstrate something in practice tool, because I feel like words would be insufficient for this part. It was very funny. It is very funny. I mean, it's still possible to kill Giant Spells if you intend to go Rylai's, but just know that the build is already kind of slow, and, you know, making it even slower can be a very risky play. Because by the time you need power, it might already be too late. Now, once you have both Leandri's and Rylai's, you do a lot of you have a lot of HP. I think you have like 3,000. It's great. Oh, with the Resolve Tree and everything, anyway. Okay. So here is my argument for Malignance inside of one easy test. I'm going to make this dummy have, oh, dang it, Discord, go away. I'm going to make this dummy have, let's say 1,700 HP, let's give it, a generous 50 armor, or 50 magic resist. I mean, you could go a little bit lower, you could go a little bit higher, the actual number isn't super important, so much as this is. You got the level 6, or whatever, maybe a little bit higher than that. You got Malignance ready to go. Malignance in total, if they stand the whole time in iteration, is 259 damage. If you built Ludens instead, 178. Okay, so as long as Malignance can beat 178, that's when Malignance becomes better than Ludens. Considering also that Ludens also has like a little timer on it. So let's see how long it takes. How many seconds they must stand in the pool to do 178 damage. And done. That's how long they have to stand in the pool for Malignance to supersede Ludens' damage. Oh, this is the wrong rune page anyway. I don't have Arcane Comment usually. The idea is the same though. I could switch to runes, you would see the same effect. They only need to stand that long inside of the pool, and Malignance has done more damage than Ludens. That long. Literally. And done. They stood in it too long. It's done more damage than Ludens has at that point. Less than half a second of standing in the pool deals more damage than Ludens, which is the closest comparison. Arcane Comment is kind of ruining this comparison. I can switch to my regular rune page, but the idea is there, right? I mean, yeah, Malignance is enough that as long as they just barely tap into it, it still does more. For completeness, I'm going to remove Arcane Comment from this because I don't know why I had Arcane Comment. That was weird. I don't use Arcane Comment on AP Kog'maw, and it was ruining the comparison. Give it a second. Okay, same thing. Dummy, remove this. Let's go and give this guy 1,700 HP. That's very reasonable. And we'll give them 50 MR. Let's be level 7 just for the sake of completeness. Not that it changes much. Okay, Ludens. Fully stacked, 181 damage. That's how much damage Malignance must beat for Malignance to be better than Ludens. Well, let's find out. Wait, hold on. That was slower than usual. And... wait, was it really one there? Hold on. I tested this earlier. Why did it deal so much damage? That's more than usual. There we go. I don't know why I did 181 earlier when... wait, did I have all 6 steps? Did I shoot too early? I might have shot too early. Hold on. We gotta do science properly here. Okay, 181. At maximum 6 Ludens. 18 seconds to get all stacks? Okay. And for Malignant? And there's the 181 mark. And potentially a little bit more than that. So of course, Malignance also has other benefits. I think its burst is higher than Ludens. Yeah, no. Yeah, not as instant I was portraying earlier. it still either rapidly exceeds it or is close enough that as long as they stand within it for like half a second, it does more. No, it stays, as far as I understand, it always spawns underneath the person. I still have to play some more AP Kog'maw games to get some more data. It does, at least with the few testing I've done, that the damage Malignance is doing is pretty much either comparable to Luden's or exceeds it. And if it's even comparable, that's good enough. Like, if it does 10 less damage compared to Luden's at maximum stacks, I'd take that trade-off. For 200 less gold, I'd take that trade-off. 200 less gold and other stats that are better than what Luden's gives to you. Well, Luden's actually has 10 more AP on it. That's probably why it's a little more expensive. But AP Kog'maw doesn't really care as much about Pro AP. We are scientists today. Estimations are the name of the game. Yeah, I want to play this Kha'zix match. Once I get a little bit more data, I'll go ahead and update the Kha'zix guide, and ideally also be able to update the Vel'koz guide. Vel'koz hasn't changed very much, so that should be pretty straightforward. First pick, let's go. What am I banning? Let me see. I think I was banning Aatrox. Yeah, Aatrox is up there. There's a lot of really strong ADCs this pack. Really? I guess they decreased it. As far as I understand, they decreased it because I've seen Malignance pools multiple times and each time it's the same size. Unless I'm wrong. Now I'm second guessing myself. Now I don't know. It's based on damage? Huh. Well, how about that? That's pretty interesting. Ah. That explains a lot. Wait, so will Kog'maw's Malignance pool get higher based on the damage then? Oh yeah, if you deal more damage with maybe Kog'Maw's the pool gets larger. Cool. I didn't know that. Thanks for the info, Canadian. Also, who's our top laner? K'Sante? If it's K'Sante, that's fine. This will be our first test run with Umbregrave as a mandatory first rush. Well, after Maramana, that is. And we'll see if that helps mitigate the damage issue that we were experiencing in the previous match. Mind you, we are losing some stats because Umbregrave is not the most damaging of the items, but it's not that much less damaging, and it's also cheaper. So, and since none of the others really, I didn't see any other passes where I was like, yes, that's what I need on Kha'zix. I need that particular damage item. I think it's okay. Yeah, K'Sante. How did they misspell princess? And then we got this person, just whose name is just Zach. Just Zach. Just Zach.
미니언 생성까지 30초 남았습니다.
That's nice. Nicely done. Well played.
미니언들이 생성되었습니다.
1932. Yunthing Borodina. Whatever that means. Alright, let's go. Let's get some data. And my ping isn't acting up in the middle of the laning phase again. Which led to me dying to Jax the first time in the previous map. So Muramana, Boots, Umbregrave. Let's go. Now if I recall, I actually cannot trade K'Sante. I just have to chill out until I get to level 6. And we just go from there.
First blood.
That's rude. This is fine. Ah, dang it. They're not really that aggro. I mean, they can't be. I'm too far away, but I'm not going to complain about it. nice and convenient and makes this laning phase easy. Hey.
적을 처치했습니다.
Grubs are up in 1 minute and 20 seconds, so we'll keep that in mind. We might want to get a push going on soon, so that way we can make sure that we have grub control if it becomes relevant. I'm on the way. Just set an award then. Don't worry. I'm not crazy enough to go in on that. Hey, stop that. Ah, new news bot. Oh, whoops. Just totally whiffed that. So you got a solid answer then. It's okay, I don't have to push. Just let it reach. They're running out of mana. They have teleport, so. Oh, nice, we got our ult. Oh, they're on it. Not only are they on it, there's nothing I can do to stop them. Wait, why am I scared? I'll just run past. Okay. I feel like if I played that better, they would have died. No, that's so sad. Oh, I could have gotten that kill so easily. That should have been the easiest kill of my life. They literally ran under tower to me. All I had to do was hit them with W. Let this be a lesson. Compared to the Jax matchup, this has been a breeze though. What's wrong with it?
적을 처치했습니다. 아군이 당했습니다.
Wonder if this was a mistake. Tankier than I thought it was. It probably wasn't worth the wave I lost to get it.
적을 처치했습니다.
Didn't we do this whole thing already once before? Go away. Why don't they have a word here? No, they didn't. Alright, they teleported. I'll probably have to clear one wave and then I can leave. Well, I'm not that far away from Manamuna. I had to go all out just this one. I mean, they're probably there at Grubs, but I don't think we can actually do anything to stop them. It's already too late. Oh, whoops.
적을 처치했습니다.
Oh no! Oh shoot, Diana was here too. I didn't realize Diana was there. So 1 for 1? It's so much easier to track whether or not the buffs are available. Being able to get boo buff is really nice. I like being able to have boo buff, it's fun. As for red buff, I don't have strong opinions about it. It's not useful on most of my champions. I think I could have evaded dying to Nunu there earlier. Okay, now we can get Manamuna. Let's go. Let's see if we can ride back in time before they get one. That's all happened because I died too earlier. Oh, there's a fight going on down there.
제압되었습니다. 적이 미쳐 날뛰고 있습니다. 제압되었습니다.
Nice, my team is winning. Oh. It's interesting that Cassante almost qualifies as a win, bro. Their kit was just a little bit different. get your grubby hands off. You grub. Ah. Hey, quick Asante question. In order to do the lunge forward, do they have to charge the entire duration? That thing. Got it. That explains a lot.
아군이 당했습니다. 아군이 당했습니다. 제압되었습니다. 적을 처치했습니다.
Oh, so close to killing Nunu. Got it. Okay. That's useful information. I didn't realize that was the case. Makes it a little easier to plan around how to evade.
제압되었습니다.
Hey, get out of there, Graves. Graves, no! Oh, they're gonna die. Yeah, I guess we just don't fight that. Let's get bigger wings.
아군이 당했습니다. 적을 처치했습니다. 뭐에 당한 건지 더블 킬.
We tried so hard to save Graves' life. Might ult up soon. Really? You want to try this again? Oh, shoot! I didn't see Diana there. Good escape. Oh, I think, yeah, I can't, got it. No.
포탑이 파괴되었습니다. 포탑이 파괴되었습니다. 학살 중입니다. 더블 킬.
Alright, I finally got Kasante.
포탑이 파괴되었습니다. 포탑이 파괴되었습니다.
I might be able to catch them actually. Hold on. No, I can't. Ah, I got close, but I actually, you know what? It's fine. I did my job there. I did what I had to. This is acceptable.
당했습니다.
Can I finish this dragon off quickly? Yeah, let's get out of here. This is not a fight we want to pick right now. Honestly, I'm considering just getting Sereldas just so I can deal with Cassante. Because they have 206 armor. And Diana has armor too. Hello. Oh, come on. I'm so good at this. Let's get out of here. I baited Nunu pretty hard there. Storm Surge Nunu, interesting. Okay, we got some armor pen. Do I need another control ward? I haven't bought one in a bit. Yeah, that's good. I actually don't know if going for armor pen is the right way to go. I'm suddenly hesitant about it. I wonder if I should be just going for Umbral. Oh no, I deserve that. I deserve to die there. That is a big my bad. Hopefully that doesn't impede too much. Okay, they're not going for Baron yet. Seems my def didn't do too much then. I actually lost track of my body there, that was weird. Oh! Oh, I couldn't get out of the way of that. It only works on auto attacks, and you can kind of count how many autos I'm doing in each of these fights on one hand. Such as the struggle. Is that a lot of the lethality that works like on hits just isn't very useful for this Kha'zix build. Cool. Come on, taking Syndra. Ah, they didn't do it. Oh, they destroyed that tower so fast. Ah, they're not surrounded anymore.
적을 처치했습니다.
Oh, nice. Very nicely done. I'm helping. Baron kind of hurts. I don't want to get zapped from the skies by Hui. I'm gonna get out of here before I get embarrassed.
제압되었습니다.
Wait, 413 to get... Oh, because Brutalizer is 1337. I didn't realize they kept that silly joke. I love it. I'm so proud of them for not getting rid of that. As I'm building Sereldas, I'm just thinking, if I had continued just finishing my Umbral Wave, would things have been better? And the answer is, I don't know. I do feel like I can contribute a little bit more to some of these fights. And I do think that this was the right strategy instead of going for Spirit Shojin. I feel like having Spirit Shojin early would not have been as useful.
적을 처치했습니다.
That being said, a lot of my contribution inside of these fights has just been skirting around the edges of just slowing people down for my team. Not necessarily my own raw damage contribution.
포탑이 파괴되었습니다.
22%? 10? The actual upgrade to Sereldas doesn't actually give you very much. And let's make our way to Spirit Shojin. There should be enough lethality for the rest of the game.
아군이 당했습니다. 적을 처치했습니다. 익선 중. 더블 킬.
Hello. Jeez. That's a lot of damage. Maybe I just rush Sereldas every game.
파괴했습니다. 포탑을 파괴했습니다. 적의 억제기를 파괴했습니다. 포탑을 파괴했습니다.
Whoa. Okay, well, that's kind of tanky. This percent armor pen just isn't enough when they have that much armor. I don't want to get sniped. Oh shoot! Oh, I live. No, 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 no. Oh no, 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 no. I leaped the wrong way. I shouldn't have leaped back into action. Oh, that's my fault. Neat. Karthus is how much total? 3,200? It's way more expensive than Umbral. No, I think it was a mistake going Umbral. I think it would have been better to go Umbral first. When I consider like how the match went and everything, I think that Umbral would have been the better option. Because in the end, the whole idea behind building Shireldas was so that way I could like burst Kha'zix K'Sante a little bit better. And I never even bursted them. Like ultimately throughout the duration of that game, I wasn't even the person who was doing most of the bursting on the K'Sante. I had most of the armor. Meanwhile, if I was removing vision across the board for my team, then my contribution would have been even more pronounced compared to what I had. Also, isn't Umbral like 600 less than... Yeah, it's 600 less than Shireldas. That's 2 kills. One second. One second, just replying to a message. 1 second. My head is itchy. Ah, itchy, itchy, itchy. That's so weird. Why am I itching? The cool air from the air conditioner will make my head less itchy. Anyway, I think this is the Kha'zix build. I think the cheap cost of Umbral is really the selling point on it right now, right? It's kind of what's enabling it to feel like a good item and pretty much any matchup If somebody's splitting, you can use Umbral Grave to remove the vision they're setting down, so that way they can be like collapsed on pretty easily. If you're not splitting and you're in the fights, then being able to go around and slow the enemies down constantly with each of your pokes is a really massive contribution. Alright, 1 second, important message I have to reply to. Dang it. Itchy, 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 itchy. I don't know I'm itching so much. It's really weird. Wait, really? You can hear me typing? That's funny. I didn't realize it was that intense. Really interesting. That's fascinating stuff. Hello, Tempo. Welcome. I think I got enough data. I can probably start working on this. Ignore this cacao sound. A snare drum reverb in reverse. Fascinating. Okay, let me go ahead and get this screenshot. Close out some of my messengers, that way people's messages won't pop up and interrupt me. Open up Orianna as a reference. Open up Vel'koz and Kha'zix. We just did Kha'zix, of course, so Kha'zix will be the one we're going to work on. We'll go from there. Sorry, I had the message at the same time because I'm slipping. Vel'koz, we'll get to you later. Kha'zix, what's up, buddy? None of these skins really represent the vibe of constantly poking. I could probably stick with this Dark Star. Also, because it's the only skin I have on the Korean account, so it feels fitting. Yep, barrier and that. Barrier flash. We'll come back to the items. Abilities are as such. Sorry, I have to continue. This is going to keep slowing me down for a little bit, so pardon that. What's happening though? I think Kha'zix's rune pages stayed exactly the same. Just making sure my display's secure. Yeah, okay, great. Everything here? Great. Biscuit, magical. Yeah, everything is exactly the same. Nothing's changed. Okay, items then are where the big change happens. Okay. Wow, yeah, this build changed quite a bit. So, although not that much changes. Well, in the end. Manamune, Lucidity, Umbral Wave, throw that right there. I do think its cheapness, its lethality, its ability haste, all make it worth rushing every time. Yeah. They're gonna have that soon, right? I don't need this anymore either. I'll just title this neck. Remove. Here, Shojin. Knight. Sereldas. Fever. The only problem with Quiver is that Quiver is very much intended to be like a final item kind of pickup, right? A final item kind of pickup. And like I don't think that's very clear on this. Is that it's not really a choice. This is like I've already built everything else, so you may as well go with Quiver. But placing it on its own little section feels really weird because there's nothing else there in the same section. And I feel weird advocating for Death Stance as an option as a final item in the build. Because when would you ever get Death Stance to the Quiver? I don't know when you would, given stats that Death Stance had, which is only 40 armor compared to 400 extra health. I mean, maybe opportunity. Yeah, I know. It just feels strange to suggest it as like this is the if you have a 6 item, this is the only option you are allowed to have. It just feels odd. time of the year. It's the most wonderful time. Oh. Yeah. I think I could get a similar vibe across though by just having 2 final items. I just have to decide on what would a final item be. Is there any real benefit to upgrading to Chempunk? No, it's still Grievous Wounds. Okay, I mean there's an option, right? I don't have to. I could just place it here, and I could place the little sword right here, right? So it's like, yeah, get the sword if you need it, but don't bother upgrading to Chempunk early. There's not much reason to, right? It's just a really big stat stick. Okay, biggest stat stick is actually an exaggeration. It's a stick that has some stats on it, but you could also be building other things that have stats on them, and also getting other things that do more than just what one of its components does. So it seems like that might be like a final item choice, and then if you didn't build it for whatever reason because like, you didn't need it, just go Quiver. That seems like a good compromise, right? I think that's a good compromise. What's it called? Oh, Execution, right. Yeah. It's still not something that I would tell someone to build, you know? It's like, after you build the Grievous Wounds, you're still spending, what is it? 2,000 gold for... You're just going to be spending 2,000 gold for... 40 attack damage, 25 ability haste, 250 health. It's nice. Yeah, I don't know if I would spend 2,000 gold just to get a bunch of ability haste when I could do Spear Shojin, spend 2,000 and get, what is it? I mean, you could just build 2 Caulfield's Hammers if you wanted ability haste that badly. Okay, example finish build. Acidity, Umbral Wave, Spear Shojin. Reldas. Yeah, I'll just have Edge Knight right there. So for whatever reason, you're like, I don't think Edge of Knight's really what I need right now. I could really use even more durability. Quiver's like a decent alternative. Because there's going to be a lot of games where having Edge of Knight's not going to be useful. They'll just poke the spell shield off immediately, and now you're just holding on to something that doesn't even give you a lot of useful stats. If so, I should actually move Edge of Knight right there. Yeah, there we go. That seems more reasonable. Great, good stuff. I gotta grab something from the Orianna guide here. Ah, yeah, the stream link. I have to think. Oh, that one's already updated. This is the one I had to update. And then down here, let's take this. And Okay, I didn't update this guide that long ago. It was like near the end of last year. So most of this should still be accurate and doesn't need I think too much elaboration. Actually, if you do get full build on Kha'zix now, how much ability haste do you have? Let's find out. Hello, Novo Life. Welcome to the stream. Oh, I ran out of money. Huh. You build Sereldas, you can't build Cleaver. Well, how about that? Hmm. Yeah, okay. Well, I guess I can remove Cleaver from the list of items then. It's a good thing I decided to test that. Okay, okay, so Cleaver's gone. I remember I was looking at the items that gave ability haste earlier. There's sense, let's give ability haste. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still just need one item that gives ability haste and is still a good last purchase. The problem with a lot of these items that give ability haste is they're just not very good as last purchases. Death Sense is maybe the closest one to being okay-ish. It's gotten a lot worse now that you can't just build a chain vest though. That chain vest was a really big selling point because it was a really efficient one slot wonder. It's always Axiom Mark. 25 ability haste. Get a big ult cooldown reduction. That's not very useful. On Kha'zix specifically, that's not very useful. Hey, what's equips do? Hitting an enemy with 2 separate attacks deals bonus physical damage and grants you a shield. But if you're mostly strolling around and like poke, poke, it's much harder to use equipped. Much harder. Ah, so this is outdated too. That makes it even tougher. Unending despair. That'd be kind of funny. Oh, I think I can see equips here, actually. Thank you, though. Let's see. No, it still says 2, and mobile fire is usually pretty accurate because I think it grabs it straight from the database. I could be wrong. Under the sky, huh? This is nice and tanky. I'll think about it. Oh, really? Interesting. Yeah, I'm thinking a lot about an item that probably isn't going to matter like 8 billion times. Like the vast majority of the time, your last item isn't going to build something you built anyway. I mean, maybe Sundered Sky. It's survivability. It increases your burst a little bit. It doesn't do much else, but maybe that's fine. There's nothing else you get. Like if I had to choose between Sundered Sky and Death Stance, I'd probably choose Sundered Sky, right? Yeah, if you're just trying to, if you're like fighting somebody at melee range, or you're trying to assassinate someone, you can get out, and you're at 6 items, so this 140% base AD heal is going to be quite a lot, right? I don't think Sundered Sky would be in the matchup. This would be a last item you get, because I don't think this is something that you would get over options that have lethality on them. I think you would still get Umbral Wave, but if this is the last thing you can purchase, that's not a bad option. I think Sundered Sky is very reasonable as a final purchase if you've got nothing else you need. I don't know why I tried typing Sundered Sky there like I was going to find it. Some habits die hard, I guess. It is. I have seen it a lot. Yeah, that's very true. Still, unless I take the ability haste from it. I'm setting my alarm so I can get to work on time tomorrow, because I don't want to look like a fool that's late. It is kind of fighterish, isn't it? Sundered Sky, where art thou, Sundered Sky? How hard can it be to find a giant lance-looking item? How expensive is it? 3,100. Ah, there it is. Generated tip item 6610 external description. Very cool. Very, very cool. There we go. Okay, that seems reasonable. Right, this is like final purchase. Okay, now let's go and answer that question we had earlier. Let's say that you reached the final build on Kha'zix and you decided to like build all the ability haste stuff. How much ability haste will you have? Great.
소환사의 협곡에 오신 것을 환영합니다. 미니언들이 생성되었습니다. 미니언 생성까지 30초 남았습니다.
Sundered Sky has 5580 on it though. But like you said, they'll probably nerf it. Only 113 ability haste by the end of all of this. Interesting. I felt like it was going to be more than that. Let's see how much this hits. I mean, this target has 0 armor on it though. Oh, well, I guess Spiritual Djinn adds a little bit more ability haste that's not shown, right? That's an additional 15? So it's actually 127 ability haste, so every 4 seconds you can go. Bata! And then you're done. Not that I plan to build Axiom Arc, but I just wonder, if I did build it, how much ult cooldown reduction would it give? I would get a whopping 24% reduction. So on my ultimate, which is 32 seconds long, after everything I have, that gives me a nice, crisp 6-second reduction. No. 7-second reduction. 7.5 second reduction. Yay. I mean, I guess if you hit multiple people, we can do better. We'll stick with Sundered Sky until they probably nerf it. Okay, anyway, this part of the guide is finished. Great. Back to the guide chapters. This is fine. This is fine. Runes haven't changed, thankfully, so I can just leave it. Evolve order is still the same. So the only thing I need to change for this Kha'zix guide to be up to date is the build order. Because all of the principles I had previously still remain true. I already looked everything over from last time. So now that the item set is ready to go, let's paste it in. That's a lot shorter than it used to be. And let's grab the code from the Orianna guide for this. That has some useful stuff in it. Oh, this guy already had generic and situational mentions. I guess I should explain the rationale on Umbral Wave. Yeah. But the purpose for Umbral is every single other option I can look at is about burst. It's about auto attacks, and that's just not what this build is predominantly focused on. I mean, if we take a look at what I was doing inside the previous map, right? And we just look at me inside of one of these combats that we... Oh, why didn't I just download a replay of me in practice school? I don't even think that would work. Right? The number of times I actually go in and burst people is not that high. Most of the time, I'm just kind of skirting around and just hitting people with W after W after W after W, bringing them to www.kha'zix.com. Like in this fight, for example. Let's say this one. Okay, maybe this one's a bad example because I just got like blasted and I'm out of the fight. And also that fight ended really fast. This might be a better example. I think I actually was participating in this one more aggressively. So we got one burst here, yeah. Never mind, that fight's also fake. When's the last actual team fight we had? I know we had multiple team fights in this match. Alright, this is when I lost track of my body. We're gonna ignore that one. Okay, this is a dragon fight. Surely this one. Yeah, okay. W. Yeah, this is a great example. W. 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 Worse. Didn't get my reset, but if I did, I would have just leaped back and then W'd again. W. And I was out of range. I didn't have my leap to be able to finish them off there. So I only really got one singular burst the vast majority of the time. W. And so none of these other items, as far as I can tell, the ones that give lethality and ability haste, none of them seem to really complement that playstyle really well. Except Umbral Grave, mostly because, you know, removing vision is always useful by proxy. Probably good. Here the goddess, health potions. Yeah, that's good. I'm showing one health potion on there, but I think it's clear that you build two. Alright, these are components. I used to build more components on Kha'zix. I remember that. Manamune, Iron Boost Lucidity, and Umbral Wave. Okay. I guess I can call it a 4 item set. The Spear Shojin. This one would be Serratos Grudge. I don't know how to spell Serratos. I think that's right. Edge of Night. Executioner's Calling. I still remember when Executioners used to just be an item that dealt like 1 damage for 10 seconds, which made it just really annoying if you wanted to recall for any reason. final item. Sundered Sky and Kempo Chains. I had Serpent's Fang before, but I've never built it. I feel like I don't know anybody that built it, right? It's nice, the idea of reducing shields and preventing it from getting more shields on paper sounds really, really good. But I don't think I've ever been against a team comp where I'm like, wow, I really wish that all of my pokes would prevent them from being able to get more shields. Like, I can't think of any compositions that was relevant, and typically when you built it, you just felt really bad instead. Maybe they changed it? I'm actually surprised that hasn't been removed from the game, because I feel like I never see Serpent's Fang ever, for any reason. They reduced it by 100 for the season, and that's it. And I still don't think I see the item ever from anybody. Yeah. And then they decided to keep it in the game still. It's really fascinating the way that it's stayed. Hey, look, my stream is live. It's me. Okay. This is too long. The sentence is too long. I need to make that more precise. Also, I think that maybe core and final items are too close. No, they have the space. This matches the Orianna guy. It's the Umbral stuff. The Umbral is cheap stats. Is cheap stats plus utility that complements the poke style. Yeah, vast complements the poke. Yeah, there we go. That looks a lot better. That looks a lot better instead of like extending all across the thing. I think this is probably fine. I think this is all good. Everything here is accurate. Stream links updated. And I think it's ready to ship. Great. Thankfully, because I had so little change except for the build order on this, and since I had updated this guide not that long ago, it was still very current. Ah, there it is. Hey, wait. Oh, did I forget to publish it? Oh, I think I forgot to hit publish. I think I hit save but not publish. Okay, hold on. It also might just take a second. Give it a moment. Yeah, I think it just takes a second. I am annoyed personally that it still says diamond, even though technically I'm not in diamond anymore. But like, surely it counts for something that I was diamond for like 5 seasons. That's gotta count for something. I think my opinions on things are still valid. But saying temporarily embarrassed diamond doesn't exactly get across the same vibe I'm going for. Okay, that's all updated right there. this is the Vel'koz related guide. I already did all the testing I needed to with Vel'koz, so I think they're fine and don't need much change. The only thing that's changed are the items, which are now split into 3 categories. One moment as I reply to the message I just got. Ah, there we go. Filter. Okay, there we go. Done. Sorry about that. All the guides here have been, all these links are still updated and accurate. The new season, I believe Vel'koz's runes have stayed exactly the same. I do not recall changing them at all. Yeah, that's accurate. Although this technically should be magical footwear, and this one should be... I mean, who cares? I care. I just wanted to match what I have on here. UWE, QQ, yep, everything there looks good. Abilities are still the same. Items are funny because technically I have these 2 builds listed here, one for support and one for APC. But they're actually exactly the same. Like there's no difference between the builds outside that one of them builds a support item and one of them doesn't. That's the only difference. Conveniently, I placed both the support items in the utility section where they're out of your mind if you're playing a APC Vel'koz and it's not relevant. But then that leaves more relevant in an awkward spot where it's all by itself. What does experimental hexplate do again? I forgot what the item is. Oh, okay. Use it on Vel'koz and start scurrying away at max speed. Can I really put no other items in the utility section here? I mean, I guess it's fine. Because at least on the item set, it doesn't appear by itself. And that's what really matters to me. See, I'm okay if other people reading my guide have to suffer because there's a utility item all by itself. As long as that's not the case inside of my personal item set right here. Oh yeah, this is Storm Surge right now. totally forgot what this item was. Okay. Same start. I'll put sweepers here, but I don't think I actually like. No, I think I'll just leave it there. It's just a division line. Loot in. Lucidity. Nice and green. Nice and green. Yeah. Come on. Come on, mobile fire. Obey me. This is humiliating. There we go. it sees me trying to adjust the build and it's like, no, stop it. Oh, I was playing I don't know if you're familiar with Crosscode, Tim, but I was playing Crosscode and there is an enemy called Tim, and I thought that was really funny. And then they have their bigger counterpart named Tim, leading to this lovely sentence: disposing of other Tim can raise platforms to make it possible to reach it. This enemy is named after the video game character Earthworm Jim. Okay, Hyper Shot, yep. Imperial Mandate. Let's get Imperial Mandate going. And great. Then this would be the defensive section, which is Cosmic Drive, Leandries, Banshees, Deadman, and Anathema. Then utility, which can just be Morellonomicon. Example finish build is, I'll just restart this order because mobile fire gets really weird. Ludens, Lucidity, Hyper Shot, Hyper Shot, Horizon Focus, not Hyper Shot. Hyper Shot's the effect, the name of the effect. Imperial Mandate, Crit Bloom, and Cosmic. Feels weird not including Leandries there, but all of these have ability haste on them, so it's a more representative of what I build anyway. It is kind of weird that it gives you gold for doing that, isn't it? I feel like if they nerf it, they would get rid of that because it's so random. But the reason for no Storm Surge is that in Practice Tool, I was having difficulty activating it with just one Q. Getting assaulted by an ad. Let me know when you've returned from your suffering. Welcome, welcome. I was saying that I was just against dummies I was testing, right? And what I was finding was that I was having trouble by poke alone activating Storm Surge. I could do it if I bursted somebody at close range, right? But it's always a gamble on Vel'koz, you know? It's always a gamble to try doing that. You basically on Vel'koz, you don't want to build with the battle plan that you are going to try bursting somebody. because you're just so vulnerable at close range. Yeah, I think as long as you hit them with 2 spells, but that's actually surprisingly difficult, especially since most of the time you're going to be spending your time, you know, pachoo, 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 pachoo. Offensive. Oh, I don't have a core section on this build. Oops. I thought something was missing. There should be Ludens and Explicit. And this is defensive. Okay. And I can change this to just a utility. And the ones that matter are Zox, Rome, Spike, and Solstice. Zaka and Solstice. No, not Solstice Slay. What's it called? Shoot, I forgot the name. Celestial Opposition. They really went all out on naming the builds inside of this season, right? Like they were like, we're gonna use the coolest names we can think of for all of these, and I'm here for it. I love it. I think it's great. Demonic Embrace is not in the game anymore. So if they were, I feel like they would be exclusive to each other. But as they are not both in the game at the same time, it is kind of moot point in the end. I do know that you can't build Hollow Radiance and Sunfire at the same time, it won't they? Oh. This is Kha'zix guide, right? Oh. Yeah, this is Kha'zix guide. Which should now be reflective. So if I type Kha'zix into here, I should now find my guide up there. Yeah, it's gone. Dead and gone. Ah, yeah, there I am. Aha, let's go. I'm finally updated. I'm in the big boys now. Back to work we are. It's nice to have my guides back up there again. Yeah, and you can stack Leontries and the other burning one, Malignant. Sorry. I'm sorry. It's not my fault. Ryan's doing it. I think as long as I just update this item set, then this Vel'koz guide is good to go also. Sapphire, fillable, or on excessive. Yeah, we can make that there. Shoot, what's Luden's called? Luden's, hello FPN, welcome to the stream. Luden's companion, thank you. Ah, hello. I live in Korea. I teach at a middle school nearby. Where I live here in Gimcheon, if you know Gimcheon. Gimcheon-si. I'm gonna borrow this from this other guy. Ah, you know. Do I know you? I'm trying to see that. Oh, okay. Hello. I am updating my League of Legends guides. See, like this one here is updated for my Kha'zix build. Now I'm updating my Vel'koz guide. Horizon Focus, Imperial Mandate. Wait. Ah, yeah, like this. Offensive. Defensive. Utility. Nice. Are you enjoying your vacation? Horizon focus, yeah. Hero mandate. And quick boom. Yes, for the support version of Vel'koz, it's listed there, which is nice. Set that right there. Yep, that's good. Defensive. Grab this. Right here. Yeah, so Kha'zix is here. And Celestial Opposition is also here. Yeah, interestingly... Oh, thank you. Is your vacation good? And Tim, the cool thing about the support items, did you already see that you don't have to buy them? You just once if you're out in the field and fighting, you can just upgrade it. And that surprised me so much the first time. It's really convenient. Ah, good vacation. Nice, nice. Cosmic Drive. Leandri's Performance. Banshee's Veil. Dead Man's Quake. And Anathema's Chain. And then utility just has to be one item, which is Morello Nomicon. Mr. Grass. Bye-bye. See you later. That was one of my students. Ah, shoot. Dead man's must be 2 words. Yeah, there we go. X looks a little small. Okay, let's see if that makes it look better. Okay, there we go. That's better. Doesn't it look so ugly, the utility just being by itself there? It's not just me, right? I think it just looks terrible. Yeah, it only works on your slows. But I don't know any other item to put there, you know? There's just nothing else to put. Alternatively, I move Morello up here. And I just rewrite this to be like support. And I rename this to be I mean, I guess I could call it defense. I mean, I guess Morello's offensive. Sure, why not? Yeah, you know what? We'll do that. Fine. I'm not mad. It's fine. Fine. It's fine. Fine. I'm gonna reboot this utility section. I'll keep this. I don't want to do the same. Oh, there's the Fire Emblem music. What's Jace's interaction with them? Okay, grab Morello Nomicon. Move it right here, and no more utility section. Okay, this should look a lot better now. Hold on. Excuse me. Try again. Okay, this worked. Yeah, that looks much better. Maybe add a third space right there. Yeah, there we go. That's good. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. And I can just grab all of this, copy it. Put it here. Oh, that's weird. Has that been a problem for a while? Because if it has, I could imagine them not fixing it. They'll just be like, good enough. Sometimes they do that for stuff like that. And Jace it's not like Jace is unpopular either. They've been very popular since Worlds. It's a feature, not a bug. Classic. Good Jaces are scary, man. Jaces scary to fight against. Even my champion 2 are good against Jace. It's so scary because they just deal so much damage. You make one mistake in lane and they're just say goodbye to your health bar. Kha'zix Realm Spike. No, it's Kha'zix Realm Spike, not Kha'zix. Yeah, there we go. Kha'zix Realm Spike and Celestial Opposition. I might get rid of Deadman's as a support choice, just because if you're a support, you probably shouldn't be building Deadman. I want to stay. Actually, should you even be building Anathemas? Yeah, it's a support you probably shouldn't be building characters often. Just get Banshees. If you're a support, get Banshees. Okay, let's see if I did this right. Did I misspell it? Kha'zix Realm Spike. Kha'zix Realm Spike. And yet it does not recognize Kha'zix Realm. Maybe if I remove that apostrophe. Maybe if I just type Realm Spike? Huh. Interesting. Let's see what they code it as in here. Kha'zix Realm Spike. Maybe I was misspelling Realm Spike. Ah, okay. Yeah, maybe I was just misspelling it. Okay, I think that's good. I think that's all set. All Breaker is a utility item. That's a fascinating consideration. Hey, look, I can see myself. I can see myself saying I can see myself. Oh, look, it's doing that. It's an infinite loop. Stare into the infinity. Ah, that's funny. I mean, I think that's it. I think the Vel'koz build is done. Minion power. It's one thing, right? Ah, no, I messed it up. I messed it up. Abort mission. Hold on. Yeah, okay, there we go. Fixed. Alright, I think we're ready to publish. Ta-da! Guide number 2 has been completed. We did it. We got 4 guides. We got 4 guides finished. 3 more to go. One of them... Jinx I can do later, and they're not that bad, but Kog'maw and Vel'koz are going to be much tougher. Jinx guide actually is going to need significant revisions. It's been a long time since it's been updated. There's a lot of stuff in it that's outdated, and I have to explain triple tonic as well. So compared to some of the other stuff, it's going to need a lot more if video editing wasn't such an absolutely massive pain, I would consider it. But editing videos is the biggest time drain in the whole world. I admire anybody that willingly goes through the process of editing videos. It's just so oppressive. Anyway, if I'm going to update the Kog'maw guide later, I need more data. I think problem with Yomos is that the instant you hit anybody with W, it cancels it out, right? Which is pretty rough. But you know what's really good on the new Jinx? Really, really good? Triple Tonic has been my new favorite rune on Jinx. And that's because in the past, if you wanted to put 2 points into your Q early in the laning phase, you actually have to give up quite a lot of progression. You have to give up like either Zap progression, or you have to give up a Chomper progression, and those both are actually really significant costs. However, by having Triple Tonic, you can put 2 points into Q during the laning phase, which gives you like 30 extra range. Great. Let me see what's in my Jinx build already. I forgot what's in here. We got Spear, Serelda's, Cleaver, Death's Dance, and a Chemical. Honestly, probably needs a bit of more items in there. Unlike Kha'zix, I don't think that Jinx makes good use of a Humble Wave though, so probably not that. I do probably need some kind of lethality item. I need to turn on it. I do like Cleaver, that much is true. Cleaver's pretty cool. And it's really easy to stack it on Jinx. I need to see the lethality item. Duskblade was really good on Jinx, and I think lacking it is pretty rough. That being said, Spiritual Gem has been pretty solid. I might not need lethality on Jinx the same way I needed it on Kha'zix. Let's get some more Kog'maw data. Especially if I intend to try and update Kog'maw's guide later. Who am I penning? Wit's Misfortune. Spirit of Misfortune. Like 2 points into E instead. And once you hit level 9, get 2 points over into E. I mean, it'd be possible, right? Possible. You could get your E faster. I don't think it's like a terrible idea. I do think having 2 points in Q during the laning phase is really nice. 30 extra range is so helpful during the laning phase. So you could use that second point instead and just, you know, continue your usual progression and get your Chompers maxed out at level 13 instead of... No, you would get them maxed out at level 12 then instead of 13. Something for wave curves isn't the worst thing. I have to consider it. Yeah, level 12 instead of 13. Yeah, you would max out Chompers at 12 instead of 13. And so I think then you just have to do a comparison. 2 points in Q and max Chompers at 13 versus still just have 1 point in Q, max out Chompers at level 12. My hunch is that it is acceptable to just max out Chompers at 13. It's from 14 onwards that it starts taking like it takes longer to get from 13 to 14 than from 12 to 13, right? I think they're pretty comparable options in the end though, but given how much power you can get by having 2 points of Q during the laning phase, it seems worthwhile without having to delay chompers by several minutes compared to usual. Struggle with Profane though is that it only works on autos, and like most of the time on Jinx, you're not autoing at all. The only time you would really be autoing is if you're countering somebody who's trying to split push against you. Which, to be fair, actually happens quite a lot because people love split pushing. It was like at one point people decided split pushing was like lovely, and now whenever they can, they just go for the split. And that leaves you just having to sit there and defend against it the entire game. Really obnoxious. Maybe. I'll have to look at the item sets again for Jinx. I think I need to give it a second consideration. I need another core item, I think. Muramana is not enough. And if I go straight for Spear Shojin, then maybe that's fine. The only problem with going from Muramana into Spear Shojin is that, yeah, there are times where you are the person dedicated to stopping a split push, and there's not a lot of you can do about it except just really, really annoying. Yeah, so that'd be nice. If you get Profane, if you can just clear the wave in like one auto, then, you know, that helps a lot at countering splits. Oh, it's Akshan mid. Alright, let's go. I hate the mechanism by which they added Akshan's second attack to. For those unaware, you have to cancel Akshan's auto attack to make the second one go. How did I miss that Kenemin? Ah, dang it. If that E had hit, I think I would have almost killed them right there on the spot. Yeah, canceling for move speed is probably the jankiest part of it. Ah! I'm a hero! I love keeping my friends alive. Ennui. What about ennui mean? Is it a literal translation of the licking? Oh, Agui. Sorry, Agui, not ennui. Yeah, I don't think Rakan had any way of catching up, and I think they just figured that if they chased me, they were probably going to die, and they just didn't feel like dying for it. But I also thought that they were just going to chase me, and they could probably kill me. Ah. Oh. Ah.
적을 처치했습니다. 아군이 당했습니다.
Oh yeah, apparently Alawi's really bad right now because their tentacles can't even reach like the center point of the lane. I wonder what Riot's plan for addressing that's going to be. Imagine they just gave the tentacles even more reach. They were like, good enough. Look, Tom, are you trying to hold that way? That's pretty rude now. Have you considered not doing that? I don't think so. I haven't seen any indication that they have any intention of reworking Hog in any like significant way. Yeah, they're not perfect. Kog'maw's passive is really weird, for example, but on the list of champions that need some love, Kog is pretty low on the list. Oh, whoops.
아군이 당했습니다.
Okay, Akshan. You're taking a lot of damage to freeze that. And you didn't even freeze it! Hey, that's rude. Stop that. Get some help. This is annoying. There's a certain point in the build right here at 8 minutes that you can't one-shot the caster minions anymore. Even with an ability hate, even with 2 adaptives, you can't one-shot the waves. Well, if you get some ability power, you can. So I guess I guess really what I need to do is in the future when I'm building my lignants, I just have to grab one. I need to update the build for that. I need to make it clear that you need to grab one amplifying tone. Even though AV on Kog'Maw is like usually something you don't really care that much about, you need one. because otherwise you can't crit a wave and you have to use a lot more mana. Hey. Of course, if I'm getting to Amp Tome, I might not need two ability haste, two adaptive force shards anymore. I could probably get rid of one. Because the only reason I had that was so that way you wouldn't encounter the same issue. Hey. Stop it. Good luck, bot laners. Damn it. The return of movement speed quint. I'm annoyed. I'm so close to being able to afford a Malignant, but I can't. I do have to decide though, if I take out one of the adaptive shards on maybe Kog'maw, do I want to change to health, armor, or magic? My hunch is health. That's where my feelings tell me to go, is changing it to health. Scale it. You know, you don't really need armor that much. But you shouldn't be getting hit. Oh, that. Fine. I'll leave, but not because you told me to. No, not the cannon count. Graves is conceding both grubs in order to get dragons. A respectable trade. Oh no! I think I'm dead. Yeah. I clearly underestimated how much damage they could do there. No, my play. Do minions block it? I thought only towers did. Towers and champ. Sure. Then yeah, I should have just flashed behind the minions. I was thinking about flashing. I was just like, I don't think I can make it to that tower fast enough. Wait, Graves didn't get the other dragon? What the heck? What were you doing, Graves? What were you doing while they were just going and grabbing the grubs? What were you doing? Now they have 6 grubs on their side. And they got the second dragon too. Wait. What the?
제압되었습니다. 아군이 당했습니다. 더블킬.
No, my tower.
적을 처치했습니다. 포탑이 파괴되었습니다. 적을 파괴했습니다.
Dang. That was a lot of damage. We'll take Psycho Sword?
포탑이 파괴되었습니다.
Get him, Aatrox. Ah, dang it. Am I going to burn to death?
제압되었습니다. 포탑이 파괴되었습니다.
Alright, well. Our Aatrox has 7 kills. Aatrox, you're strong. Go join everyone else. I'll hold off this thing. Stuff's happening. Let's go. Oh, I need to turn off the heater. I think I have a free moment to turn it off. Getting a free book. It's like wherever I'm not, they just push things down. They didn't get behind the tower fast enough. Oh, they still had flash. Unlucky. Ooh, Hakchan has 9 kills now. Aatrox has 8 kills now.
처치했습니다.
Aatrox is definitely in the top picks at the moment. I was looking, at least in Korea at least. Seems like it might be true in NA also. I don't know if they're stalking me, so I'm just gonna. Yeah, they have, speaking of Sundered Sky, that's what they have right now. All my controllers keep getting taken out. I'm gonna set it right here where it will probably last for a lot longer. Ooh, Booba. Always a pleasant surprise. Let's go head over to where our team is. No, never mind. Stop it. No more splitting. Splitter. No splitting.
포탑을 파괴했습니다. 학살 중입니다. 아군이 당했습니다. 포탑을 파괴했습니다.
Ah, dang it. Come on. Ah, I could have killed them. I just messed up. I messed up. I had that in the bag though. They're doing their best to try and hold it off. I'm on it. I'm the weakest person on our team, and I can still hold them off.
제압되었습니다.
Oh, this is no good.
포탑이 파괴되었습니다.
Ah, these grubs are giving them so much value. Okay, we have the Andres now, so our damage is back. Come on, Mortis. Red buff. I don't even recognize what that icon was.
포탑을 파괴했습니다.
They did nerf Chimoda, which is nice. Like in the hotfix patch that they threw out.
업체계가 파괴되었습니다.
Oh shoot! Oh no, I'm dead. I don't think I can get away.
당했습니다.
Oh, maybe. I almost killed Rakan in midair. I think my team is having a very civilized discussion right now. Oh wait, they burned to death. Very nice.
아군이 당했습니다. 적을 처치했습니다.
So, Baron? Baron? Baron. Baron. Oh, I'm level 16. Huge. I can't catch up to whatever nonsense they're doing. Oh, whoop. Ah, I knew I accidentally missed quick. I do want this move up. Got him.
적을 처치했습니다.
Oh, got him. Predicted. I predicted what they were trying to do. Oh no. And ruined. And ruined. And ruined. And ruined. And ruined. And ruined. I got caught. I think if I just want more damage, if I want Rylai's. Kind of leaning toward Rylai's actually. It's because, man, they just keep on making it really difficult to land multiple ults in a row. This might be my best bet. I can even finish it before this match ends anyway. The Malignant's burn has dealt less damage than Leandri's has. Interesting. But also, Malignance reduces magic resist, which itself is not calculated inside of the extra damage itself.
제압되었습니다.
Okay, good job, Aatrox.
적을 처치.
Cook. I like that as an expression. Oh no, I don't think I get away. Oh, but they don't do that much damage. Ah, I didn't barrier fast enough. I got collected.
포탑이 파괴되었습니다.
I should have thrown down a control board. I had one, and I could have thrown it down, and I would have seen where Archon was. Guess we just wait. shot 8 times in a row. Ah, unlucky. They just literally ran us down. Phew, Akshan's damage. Sad that I didn't get Rylai's fast enough. I think that would have made a massive difference in that fight. We probably would have won the fight outright if I had Rylai's. But on last, I just didn't. I was like 300 short. I was so close to having enough money to get it. What was a close match? It is pretty hard to hit them with my ult though without Rylai's helping me out anymore. Like, consider this last fight, for example, right? I threw out a lot of ults, but not as many of them hit as I would have liked. Okay, I got that one. Which did surprisingly little damage, actually. Oh, but they also have the Dragon Soul, that's why. The Dragon Soul was making them really tanky. That one hit. That one hit. That one hit. Almost hit. Never mind, I'm selling myself short. I was actually hitting most of these. I couldn't chain any of them, but I was hitting them. Oh yes, Kog'maw's runes. If you don't need this, you could probably just get this scaling health and change this to armor or something. Yeah, there's an extra 140 health later on. That's nice. Ability power still okay. But you don't need the other rune anymore because it's not the make or break difference. That's oddly specific tempo. Okay, let me set that here. Because that amplifying toe means that you can clear minions at level 7, which probably matters more than Sapphire Crystal. I consider triple potion, especially because I already run inspiration, but I thought about it and I was like, I don't think I actually get that much out of it. You basically have to pay 240 gold to get it, because it's competing against boots. Boots which are, effectively, this is 300 gold the rune. Triple tonic gives you 40 gold by comparison. And it's like, okay, you're paying 260 gold, what are you getting? Well, you get an extra point in Q or E. No, in W or E. Like, okay, great, does that do much? And no, Q or E, it's Q or E. No, Q or W, you max it first off. You get an extra point or Q or W, and it's like, does that do that much? Not really. A little bit of extra shred. A little bit of extra range on your autos that you don't even really use. But you only get the elixir of skill at level 9. That's the problem. You get it at level 9. And this problem starts happening at level 7. And by the time you hit level 9, you've solved the problem. You have, you already got enough AP. It's a valid consideration if the timing was just a little bit better, but I think it's just not quite synchronized enough, which is sad. A little sad. Okay, I do want to know. There was this one point where the enemies went for the second grubs. What was Graves doing? I thought I saw them doing the dragon. Did they get intercepted? Yeah, I don't know if I would pay 260 extra gold though. Had an issue at that level. That's kind of a pretty hefty cost for that. Yeah, okay, there's the grub. Yeah, because I saw that Graves was like going for it. Maybe they got interrupted? Yeah, it's warded, so I think maybe that's what happened. I think they got interrupted. Oh no, they went here. And did nothing of value. Then again, the enemies knew that they were there. So I think the instant this fight happened, the ability to get that dragon expired. Just bad timing. Alright, y'all, that's the end of today's stream. Thank you all as always for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. We got 4 guides updated, 3 more to go. Yay.